I'm Sonia Doubell, and we are at the Bhaktifest in Joshua Tree, California. And we are here with Nandhi. Nandhi, hello. It's so lovely to be here.
Thank you. Likewise.
It's very hot.
It's beautiful.
It is actually beautiful. I was scared as on my blog coming here, but it's actually really beautiful, and the energy is amazing. You can hear all the music. Nandhi, you have a non-profit organization. What is that?
This is the vision of the sages of India. It begins with a word called Saivam Vetri. Saivam means oneness. Vetri means victory. Victory to oneness. Saivam Vetri also means once you understand oneness, you would never kill another being. You would then worship life, worship each other. That's what Saivam Vetri means to know. Arivan is the one who's awake. So when we wake up, we realize that just by causing goodness, we could cause giant abundance. In other words, where consciousness is physical and spiritual abundance.
Consciousness is spiritual and physical abundance. And that
when you say physical, you're talking about material and well-being. Well-being too. So that's consciousness. So the reason why yoga in the first place came about was to wake us up to knowing that we are the shrine housing the vastness of the spirit.
I love it. Compassion is the key word, isn't it?
Compassion and action is grace. So in other words, when you wake up, Bhaktifest for instance is bringing you closer to source. So when you come close to source, the first thing we wake up is to the oneness of it. In other words, if Christ was here today, Christ would have spoken the next message. 2000 years back, he spoke a consciousness for which he was crucified. He was way ahead of his time in consciousness. And he was crucified for that. But today, we would understand him and we're waiting for the next message, even more potent than what we already know. And that is the ultimate yoga.
Unity.
That yoga is how do you transcend the five elements itself. The five elements is your body consists of five elements. How do you transcend that? And that is grace. And that grace comes from compassion and action. We are teaching humanity to eat intelligently, compassionately, and in return we are giving a life and enhancing humanity's sensitivity. Imagine if you had such farms around the world.
It would be a utopia.
Right? So when one person does a good job, it's for all of humanity. Now let's assume we collectively as humanity begin not to kill any animal that we have used. Imagine the level of consciousness in this. Then the next level of consciousness, what we eat. We eat with sensitivity and kindness and compassion.
It's so lovely. Thank you so much.